Oh, good morning, everybody. So, one thing that annoys the bloody living hell out of me in the campervan at the moment is the table. Although it moves around, which is absolutely fantastic, as you can see, it does that on its own free will. So you can be leaning on the table, having dinner, and next minute it's coming towards you or moving away from you. And that's because the little mechanism under here is spot welded on and it is broken. So that is meant to clip over and lock that into position. So today I am going to disassemble that and put a tack weld on it in order to fix it so we can lock the table again, because it's driving me insane. So I'll probably end up taking the whole base off this, but for now there are 4 screws up in here that can be undone to remove the top. So they're pretty easy to access, and I'm not sure if you can see, but the previous owners have obviously moved the position of this table around a couple of times by the look of it. And I think these tables actually come with an extension as well that fold out from the side here, but this one hasn't got that one. So now with the tabletop removed, you can actually see where these bits are meant to be welded. So there's a similar one over here and there's one here, and if I just can pull that off, so that's the bit, and that's the little tack weld that's broken, where is it, off just there. So what it does is it actually locks it into position. So you can see on the corresponding side, if I move my bloody paws out of the way, you can see on the corresponding side, that's where it's meant to tack weld in. So we'll give that a little bit of a clean up and a little tack in there, and then we should be tickety-boo again. So I've monitored the size of these, so we'll see which one fits. Right first time, so that was bloody lucky. That's going to be quite tight by the feel of it. Right, might have to put the camera down, stand by. So they are quite tight, so I needed to get a bit of leverage on those. So just a crescent on the Allen key to loosen it off. So I'll go ahead and take all of those 4 screws out. Okay, so we've got the screws out. They are not much. Very tiny Allen key head. Put those somewhere where they're not going to fall away, and then the piece comes out. So just noting the orientation of that. So that sticker 7067 is facing the front and being read left to right. So we'll take it off and clean up these those areas and then tack weld that in. Okay, so I've just got a little Dremel and a drill here just to clean up that paint area. So I've cleaned it up with that little Dremel, and then we're just going to tack it with a MIG weld and try and get it all lined up. So just in there, a little MIG weld. Sorry I can't film and MIG at the same time. Oh, by the way, I'm no welder. I actually forgot to film the end to that little video that I made. So this is a couple of days later now. Tables are all installed, etc. So this is a table in its freewheeling mode. And this is the tab that we've welded back on. When you fold the lever over, it actually puts a bit of pressure on the table, and these rubber stoppers push up onto the table and stop it from moving around. So if I release that, that takes the pressure off the table, put it back in place, locks it in place. So yeah, if you've got a floppy table, it's because you've lost either the piece of metal there or it's become loose. Find the piece of metal and tack it up and you'll be tickety-boo. Happy days.